Welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. This is episode 724. Let's see what we got here. A very average looking penny roll. You can tell when a penny roll has been sitting, has been wrapped for quite a long time. It's like it gets like petrified. I can't even open that up. Let me see the other side. All right, let's go with this side. Gets stiff. The wrapping ends gets really super stiff. I gotta bring my. Well, I'll get the microscope out if we find something that looks like a double die. I'm not too crazy about that microscope. I like the. That's not true. I like the microscope a lot. And how much cover do we got here? Let's stay on track before I start talking about random crap. 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we got 10, 8. I'm gonna say 8 to 12 copper pennies there. Sometimes they look like copper and they're not. Like this one looks like copper. Yeah, this should be copper. You can see the annealing on the edge. Yeah, 62 Denver. Copper number 1. Right? This should, I don't know. It looks like zinc. 14, yeah. So it's not that I don't like the fact that the light stays on. Like there's no, like you have to do the long push to shut the light off. To shut it off in general. But the light also, like I like to leave it on, shut the light off because the battery dies way too fast. Not that it gets me through the penny roll hunt, so I'm happy about that. So it's not a big and as soon as you plug, look, I unplugged it for the USB, it turns on right away. So actually it's off, but the light's on. So it has these glitching little things about it. So I don't know how to even get that off. I guess I have to shut it off. You know, it has it's like it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's twitchy. It's a twitchy, glitchy, but I like it though. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop using. Well, yes, I would stop using if I had a big space. I'd have a big ass microscope right next to me. What a beautiful 83 this is. I'd have a big ass microscope right next to me, and I would be using that if I had the space. Oh, look at all these 2024s we got. They must have. So it already tells me that this person added change. I wonder if this is another 83. What a nice. Oh, an 82. Wow, small date, zinc small date. That's nice. That's nice. See if this is another 2024. Yeah, this person must have. I don't know. I mean, obviously, unless there's a 2025, this is probably their change from 2024. Copper paint number 2. So, yeah. So I'm gonna order another one, a different brand, a little bit more expensive one. Now that I know I like it, and then I'll use this one. I use the cheap one as a backup. Something happens, I got the. I should have kept the box. Threw the box out. I'll put it in a little bag, I guess. 87, 87. Look at the light L. I'll put this to the side. It's pretty cool. It's not super anything damaged or anything. I just put, maybe we'll talk about it. It has no value though, no extra value. Look how strong and bold the strike is on this one. Cop paint number 3. Try to keep the copper pennies in order of condition on the side. Now, would I recommend the handheld microscope to my audience? Only if you know you have the unfortunate desk looking like mine. Then yeah, right. You have like zero space. You live in a studio. Your couch is your 2017 P. Your couch is your bed. You have a futon. Um, then I would say, yeah, this is great. Your dining room table is your coffee table. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this. Doesn't take up any space. Now they do have this little tiny uh, desktop one, it's only like 45-50 bucks. You can't beat that, man. 45-50 dollars. All right, that's copper paint number 6. Oh yeah, yeah, it's copper in here. Yeah. So, and that would be like, if you have a little bit of space, I'd say the little desktop microscope. If you have a little bit of space, and of course, if you have a lot of space, get the real deal, $300, $400, $500 microscopes, and so you can get that very super 4K, 8K clear. You get that picture that looks like which you get that picture that looks like, if you're looking at it like if the microscope's connected to it. I mean, you could obviously connect it to your TV also, but you want to get something that's super super clear. That's nice. That's a nice looking memorial. I'll put that with the other shiny one we got. Where is it at? I think that's it there. Which is one of the things, again, and this is a is it a critic? I don't know, man. I mean, I guess that's his thing. Rob finds treasures. That's just his thing, to be kind of old school, you know. I guess he's about 50, late 40s, and I guess he's got the what's that called? The bandana, like if he's a California hippie with the pirate beard, I mean, um he talks a little rough, so I guess. And then he uses to say he's been okay. And I thought, by the way, I'm for those of you who've been watching my video for a long time, you might have, nobody's mentions it in the comments below, but I thought Raw Finds Treasure's been doing this for 15, 20 years for some reason. I don't know why. It feels like I've been watching him forever, but I think it's 2017, if I remember correctly. So at this point, it's 9 years, which 2007. I guess the reason I thought it was that long, because we moved into our new house in 2018, and I guess I've been watching him since the old house, either shortly before we moved in or a year before we moved in. Whenever he started it, I guess I started watching him right away. And I guess when I think of the other house where we used to live, we were there for quite a while. We were there for 8 years, and I was just doing the math wrong. I thought I was watching for a long time at the other place, but that's not the case. But so I guess that's his thing. You know, I'm not even gonna say that's his preference because I know he has the money. He makes enough money on his channel to buy, maybe even to buy a brand new microscope every day. But he chooses to use a $10 microscope for his channel. When especially that and again his space looks limited too. It looks like he's using a little tiny room, maybe his a second bedroom. That's copper paint number 7. That's a nicer one. And copper paint number 8 right afterwards, another nice one. For some reason this person it has I don't know what it has. Misaligned dye, I guess. But another nice one. So maybe he doesn't have the space, but not really, because those ones are pretty big, man. Those the one he sells has a big platform. No, not really. Probably about the same size as the one he uses, the $10 one that he uses. So it kind of befuddles me how he doesn't have a dope ass microscope on his desk that shows beautiful pictures. I mean, the pictures that he shows are what you get from a $10 microscope. You know, just a close up. It's not even a microscope. It's really, oh, look at this beauty. Anyway, long story short, the handheld one I would use, I'd recommend if you only got $20 and you got no space to use that one. If you have limited space, they got a $50 one. And then if you have the money to use a real deal microscope that costs $300-400, and that way you could really do your cherry picker finds like a pro. And that's what I would use. So I'm telling you, and that's what I got. I got like a $300-400 microscope. It was, I think it was like $250. What a stunner. So this is the best one we found yet today. Absolutely amazing. And maybe what I'll do is, we'll use the little handheld microscope for a second at the end. And so far we got 10 copper pennies, and I think we got at least one more. And at the end of the video, I'll show you the handheld microscope again, especially for those people who are new and who have not watched the previous episodes, or just for those of you who like microscopes. And I talked about it quite a bit so far, so it wouldn't make any sense not to talk about it. So we found exactly 10 copper pennies today. That's pretty amazing, unless this is a copper penny, which it is not. Oh, we got a 2009 we got. What a great penny roll hunt. We got a 2017 and 2009. We got 4 shinies. We got an 82 zinc. Great. And we got this mint. Well, I might as well finish using it for the rest of the video. I got this mint ass 1980 pen. I might as well just finish that because I don't usually talk like that. But for some reason this morning I got that in my brain. All right, let's turn this thing on. It is on 1x magnification, and the light's on 2, and we have full battery, no SD card. All right. So let's look, here goes the VDB. And the other thing I would say about the microscope that Rob, it doesn't have, I guess it is electronic because he's got it plugged into something, right? That puts it on the screen that you can see it. But this one it comes with an LCD screen. Look at that. Then nothing beats this, man. I mean, not for nothing. This is $20, and this looks a million zillion times better than Rob Finds Treasures microscope that he uses. A million zillion. And I gotta be honest, there are times when he puts like a coin under it, and he's looking for some for an FS double die. And he goes like this. Yeah. But then this is the microscope. No, and it's blurry, and I'm like, is this guy? Is he that sophisticated that he can see? I mean, so what does he look? He's not even looking for. He's not looking for. He's not looking for the FS. He's not looking for the FS era. I could tell you that right now. Going that fast, he's not looking for the FS and that blurry. He's looking for like a major double die, and he said that before. Now, one of the things I have to do for my for the channel. Look at this. Look how clear that is. And this is a $20 microscope. You have to put it at a slight angle, okay? Just so you know. So if I let it drop, it goes like that. Is I need to keep, and again, and I guess I could find space for it somewhere. Maybe I'll put it under something. Maybe I'll put it on top of the scale. I have a scale on my desk. Maybe I'll put it on the scale. Is I have to pick up another. Oh, yes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. There are two things I have to write down. I have to keep little notes for myself, or I forget. And that is to pick up. So if you type cherry pickers into my search bar, you will find where are my sticky notes. You know what? I'm just gonna write it on the. I can't. Yeah, write it on this. I have the little sticky notes here. Hold on one second. I'm gonna pause this. Is that I want to get the cherry pickers guide, the pocket change, get rich pocket, with your pocket change, and keep them here, and that I don't mind doing that. I like doing a little bit of research from time to time. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the T. You can actually see the little line on the top of the T. Does that mean it's a double die? It might. So this is what you have to do. If this was, what year's that? 1980. Let's say this was a possible cherry picker guide, double die. You'd have to look at that T right there, right? Look at the top of the T. That top of that T has a little. You can see the line right there at the top of the T. Let me put it like this, so it looks like it's straight up and down. Do you see the little line at the top of the T? I can't believe I picked. And look at the S. You got to be kidding me! Did I actually pick a coin that has doubling on it? Are you kidding me? I'm looking at it in the loop right now. Okay, so the S. Wow. And the top of the T. I don't know, man. That S is pretty wild. Oh, look at that on the other T. Holy crap! Look at the other T. The first T in trust. It has this other wicked little line. Where's it at? I have to keep it a little bit lower because I have to move the camera, the microscope up. Look at this. Look at the second T. Do you see that? Look at this. Yeah, right. Look at the E. The E. So obviously the camera is not perfect, right? Because that E looks like it's like it has tripling, which obviously it does not. And look at the bottom of the G. See the little, and even on the inside of the G. Wow, it's so crazy, man, that I picked this coin and it has. So let's go to copper coins real quick. Let me just look at the 1980 on copper coins to see if. So anyway, and so this is a very good illustration of my point, and that is what I'm doing here. Rob Finds Treasure does not do. He has no interest in doing what I'm doing. He's not looking for it. All right, so this one only shows one. Copper coins only shows one, and it's not the. It's not the FS. It's the Konica Crawford. Oh yeah. FS 101. So it's FS 101, and it's only on the 8 and 0, and looks like extra thickness. He's calling it nice doubling. Uh, yeah, doubling, extra thickness. I didn't check. I don't. Yeah, we checked the date. I didn't see anything on the date. Right? No. But look at the letters up here. So again, this is probably just. I mean, you can see those little marks there. Does that mean it's a double die? No. Does that mean it's not a double die? No. You see the little mark above the T? Super cool. It could be a very, very, very slight double die that no one ever has noticed before. No, it's probably shelving. It's probably mechanical doubling. You don't see the doubling like we do in the photo from Copper Coins. And look, you see the battery's already dying on this thing. All right, let me shut this off. So let's end there. That was my little microscope talk for the hopefully for the week. I hope you enjoyed the show. Let me know if you have a microscope. Let me know what you think about the discussion I had today about microscopes. And if you think I'm off base, you think I'm on base, please click like, subscribe. God bless. This is episode 724. I will see you on episode 725.